The perception of manifestation. People see manifestation as a big deal, but it is not. Manifestation is easy and we manifest every day. This is Reality with M. John, and I welcome you to this channel. Be rest assured that you are not watching this video by chance. There is not coincidence in the events that occur in our lives. Everything happens for a reason and we manifest them all. So, you manifested this video. Now let us reason with each other on the perception of manifestation. People see manifestation as a big deal. Manifestation was never difficult. I mean, we manifest every day. Every events and things that happens to us. Knowing about it makes it exciting, because we have come to realize that we can always manifest on purpose, we can make things happen on purpose, we can create our world on purpose. So, we start learning all the techniques and tutorials that are available out there. And what follows is that we start struggling. Manifestation becomes a big deal. But it was never a big deal when we were not conscious or aware of the concept of manifestation, when we were not aware that we are creating our own world by ourselves, when we were not aware that every event that happened to us has been of our own making. I mean, everything that happens to us has always been we, making it come to be. But the fact that we have now come to realize that we can make things happen, it becomes excitingly a big deal. We start jumping here and there, looking for all forms of technique and tutorials and even paying for them. But I honestly feel that unless we want to go into the spirituality of meditation and self-awareness and evolution, manifestation is what we do on a daily basis. We really don't need to struggle with it. We don't have to struggle to manifest at all. Yet we struggle to do so. Let's just think about it for a moment. If our physical world is our daily manifestations, it means we have been easily and unconsciously manifesting everything that comes to us, everything that we see, everything that affects us on a daily basis. But when we decide to control and manifest the events of our lives on purpose, it appears to become a difficult task that some people even give up the process. In reality, we don't have to struggle with manifestation at all. Let's cut a long story short and look at the things that we have been doing and find out the things that we need to master. First of all, among other things, study yourself. You should study yourself. Find out what works for you. Observe yourself. Watch out for those little things you do that brings about manifestations in your life on a daily basis which you were not aware of. You may borrow from what works for other people. I am not saying here that you shouldn't look at what works for other people. But what works for you is most important for you. That is because some people may easily adapt a technique that works for them with ease. And you may spend a whole lot of time and energy trying to get started with that same technique which may or may not come through with ease. It doesn't mean that it will not work for you, but what about the technique that has been going on in you? The technique that has been easily working for you that you are not aware of. I mean, you have been manifesting every day. You manifest all the time. You must go within. Carefully study yourself and find out what works for you. There are some techniques that has been working for you all these while, and when you find out those techniques, everything becomes easier than you think. Secondly, you must master the concept of living in the end as outlined by Neville Goddard. You really don't have to do much to master the concept. You only have to realize that everything we have been manifesting has been brought about by living in the end, right from inception. For example, whenever you want to cook a meal, you definitely have at the back of your mind the type of meal and what you want it to taste like. Then we embark in the journey, the process of attaining that particular taste. Every element and effort is fine-tuned to manifest that taste because we are living in the end of that taste already. A second example can be with clothing. When you bring a clothing material to a tailor or seamstress to sew an outfit for you, you have in your mind the fitting and style you want the tailor to make from the clothing material already. Every measurement and questioning by the tailor is to enable him manifest your desired end, which you are already living in. Similarly, when you embark on a journey to work or school, everything you do is to enable you to get to your destination because you are already there in your mindset. Think about this. When you place an order for a product to be delivered to you, don't you dwell on the detail and quantity of the product that must get to you? You do not just know what you want, but you also have plans for the product even before it arrives. And your plans are usually embellished with certainty. This unwavering certainty is faith. And the plans you already have before the arrival of the product shows that you are practically living in the end of the order you placed. This happens every day, but we have not been taking time to observe our daily creations and manifestations. The realization of conscious manifestation has made us to become excited and anxious. We are so eager to place things in the world on our terms. This rush or eagerness makes us to easily miss the fundamentals, the easy techniques that works for us, our strengths, graces and divine endowments. Consequently, we lose focus and eventually get frustrated. With frustrations, manifestations become negative, which is the opposite of what was intended. If the world around us is our manifestations, it costs you nothing to diligently study yourself. Observe the little things you do that brings about the results you experience. You will realize that the manifestation techniques that you are seeking are the same techniques that you have already mastered. This topic is way too broad. We will continue on another video. Leave your comment below and share your thoughts with us. That way, we can help each other to realize our true selves and evolve. Remember to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell for subsequent content. We are one big family in a small world. This is M. John. Stay blessed.